Today we're going to create one of the most user platforms. Like you guys heard of social media. We have Instagram, Snapchat, and many more social media apps. How do they will build that one? So we are going to create today social media web application with responsiveness. Here I have created a folder in my desktop and I opened it in my VS Code editor. First start with the backend. Then let's start with the front end. This application will be built fully on one stack itself. We will use a database of MongoDB, Express, and for designing front-end part, we will use React. Now let's start with backend. After the completion of backend, we will move on to front-end. By this, in this backend, we will learn how to upload the images, text, and everything, likes, comments, everything. So let's create one folder here called backend. Here, just inside the folder, just create one file called server.js. Here, this is our server file. Now let's open this one in our internal terminal. Here, we have some packages to install. What are the packages can we install for our backend? As usual, we want first before installation, what should we do? We want to initialize our node. Init package name is backend version. Yeah, just give entry point and everything, and click on S. Our backend is set up is successful, right? Initialization is successful. Now let's add some packages which are required. We want Express, right, for our server. Bcrypt.js, .env, .env for our environmental variables. After that, most important, Mongoose for our database. And here we will use Multer for Multer used for uploading the files. And we will use Cloudinary. If we can't store our images in local storage, we will store it in cloud, like a real app does, right? For that one, we have one free cloud called Cloudinary. So we want this that one also, just Cloudinary. And for Cloudinary storage, we will use Multer storage Cloudinary. Like in Cloudinary, we will get 1 GB of free cloud storage. Okay, I will teach you how we will use that one. After that one, we want Node1. Just tell did we forget anything? Express is there, Bcrypt, Node.js, no, .env, Mongoose, Multer, Cloudinary, Node1, and last, which is important, JSON web token for our authentication, right? Web token. After that, after that, we want course. Let's install these packages. I just forgot to type install here. It will take some time to installation. As you see, I'm getting error. Why bcrypt.js? I just made a spelling mistake there. This should be BRYCPT. Click enter. Again, we have JSON web token. Click enter. If there is any error, it will give again, or else it will install the packages. Yeah. As you see, our node modules came package.json. Just come for package.json. Here you see bcrypt.js, Cloudinary, course.env, Express, JSON web token, Multer, and Multer storage, Cloudinary, and Node1. Let's close this one. Now let's set up our server first. Let's import Express from import is spelling wrong. Import Express from our Express package, and we will import course as well for our cars origin to connect our front end and backend. And here we will import .env configuration file as well. env just give config, that's it. After that, create our app. Let's create our app, constant app, which will use our Express. After that, let's create one new file here called .env. Here just give port number, value is 3000, and here give constant port
process.env dot process.env dot what will we give? We will give port. After that, if there is no port in the environmental variable, we will use 4000, right? After that, let's listen to our app. Let's listen to our app. For that one, just type app.listen. Here, listen to this port. If it is listening, give me this console. That is what this function will make. Server is connected. Your server is connected with this port number. That's it. After that, what should we do? We want to listen this. We are listening to the port. After that, I will just get one request for this port. Okay. For that one, just create a constant called constant. Should we create a constant here? App dot get method where hit this slash endpoint. Here you will get a request and a response. If you are in this endpoint, just send a response. What will be the send response can we send? Response dot send. We can send hello from server. You can type anything here. Okay. After that, is that done? No, we want to give our middlewares here. App.use the express body parser, right? We want body parser. For that one, we will use express body parser, which is express.json. After that, what should we use here? Course for class origin. Okay. By this, we have completed our backend. No, we have just set up our server. Now let's run this server. Node1, I think we will get error. Let's check what will be the error. Node1 server.js. Yeah, import. I told now we will get error. Why? Because we didn't change the type. This should be module. By default, it will be in common.js. And we got another error. What is the error here? Address already in use. Let me check. Let me save this again. Yeah, now it's went. Right? Our server is connected to 3000. How can we check that one? If I run this server, if I go for localhost, this port number, I should get a response called hello from server. How can I get that one? Here we have an extension called Thunder Client. You can use this one. We just click on this one. I will just make a new request here. Get request. HTTP localhost. I just change the 300 and I will just, that's it. If I click on send, if everything is okay, I will get a response hello from server, or else I will get error. That's it. As you see, our server is up and I am getting a response hello from server. By this, I can say that our server is running successfully. We will use Postman for any other request and responses. We will not use this one because this one is a free version where we not able to upload the images, because as we are building a social media, what is the more important? Photos, right? That's why we will use Postman. After this, let's structure our backend folder. How can we structure our backend? Like writing configurations. Apart from that, why it is coming like this here? We want controllers to control our backend. Now we want middlewares. Middleware means, what is middleware? It will check whether this is okay or not. Like that. It is like a security. We can say it is like a security. Middleware is like a security, I can say. Okay. After that, models, which is very important part of the backend. We will write our schema here and write we will use routes. This will make our life easier. Okay. Now what should we do? And what should I do? That's it. From which part can we start? Before starting anything, what should we do? We should create one file called MongoDB.js. I am in my browser. Just go for this one, mongodb.com cloud atlas register. Okay. After that, I already have an account, so I will just sign in. I will sign in with my Google accounts. And what should we do? We will log in. Sign in or log in. Here, if you're new to MongoDB, your home page will look like this. Okay, here just click on this new project, give a project name. I will just give a social media. Okay, and click on next. Just check to give the permissions here. Okay, and create project. The request contained invalid data. Owner, let me give create again. Let me click this create project. Oh, it is not taking. Let me refresh the page and give the project name again. Social media. Let me just give it app here. Click on next. Project one, click on create project. Yeah, now it is taken. I don't know what was the issue that one. Okay, here just click on this create. Like we should create our cluster. Here just click on the free version. If you have money, you can take the M-Time or serverless. Okay. Today we are using free version. And here take a service of any provider. I will just go with AWS itself as default. And just click on this create deployment. Here as you see we got a password. Okay, this is the main thing. Just copy this password and come for the VS Code editor server and paste it, comment this out. Let me bring this up. Okay, now it is looking nice. Just come for web browser again and click on this create database user. If you don't want this password, you can change the password. Okay, give any password you remember. Just create here, click on create database user. After that, choose a connection string. We are using drivers, Mongoose driver here, and click on done. It will take some, not some time, it will take some more time to create a cluster based on the device performance. Okay, once it until then, here my cluster is created. Just come for our here network access. Here just click on this add IP address. Click allow access from anywhere and click confirm. Let the IP address add. Yeah, IP address is added. Just remove this correct IP address. Okay, after that just come for overview. Just get your connection string by clicking on this. Just click on this get connection string. After that copy this one, come for VS Code, come for .env. Here just create your MongoDB URI and it should be in strings, paste it and remove this one. Till net should we have. After that we don't necessary. In this password just come for server. I have my password here. I will just cut it and paste it here. Okay, let me remove this one as well. Now let's write a configuration file our MongoDB to connect. Just import Mongoose from Mongoose package. Here we will create a constant called connect db. This will be a sync arrow function. Here Mongoose dot connection method when it is on and when on it and connection, just make it connected here, and here when it is connected just give me this console. Connection, when it is connected we will give here one console like our server is connected, or else database, sorry, not server is connected, database is connected. Database connected and then EC. Okay, now spelling is good. We will await to our connection to this our, we should connect to our MongoDB URI. We will just give a URI process.env. Just copy this variable name, come for MongoDB, paste it here. You will give the project name. Okay, any name project. I will export this one as default from here. MongoDB. That's it. After that, just come for server, import that one. Import connect DB from. Just make sure to give the extensions here in backend, or else you will get error. Okay. Here I will just call that function here. If everything is fine, you will see in your terminal, database is connected. Database is connected, not dot is connected, dot base is connected. Let me rename this one. Yeah. With this, we have connected our database. Okay. Now, let's come for the router. We'll create one router called user router .js. Here we will import express from our express. Here just create a function called, because this one is user router. What should we do? We will just get the express router here, and we will export this one. Export this one as default user router, and just come for the server. Here we will create a middleware for this. We will use API user, and we will get user router from user router.routes user router.js. Okay. After this, what should we do? We should create a user schema. Okay. Just create a schema here. Create one file here. Just give user schema.js. Import mongoose. With the help of mongoose, we will create a schema for our user. Okay. Like what schema? Schema means where the user can store their username, avatar is nothing but a DP, like display picture, and email and password. That all thing will be stored in this schema with the help of this schema. Like this is like a structure. Okay, we can say this is like a structure, user schema, where we will create a new mongoose schema here. New mongoose dot, we will use a schema method where we will get to store a username. Okay. In social media, as you see, username should be unique, right? Username should be different. So we will make this one as well. Type, this should be string. Yeah, name should be in string. And this one is required. Of course, it is required. Right? Just make it true. After that, we'll make this unique, so that no duplications of the username should be there in our database. Okay. After that, we want email. Even we will make the email a unique ones. Required, we'll make it true, and even this should be unique. Just make it true. After email, what should we get? We want to store our password. Password should be, type should be string, and this one is required as well. Just make it true. After that, we want to store the avatar. Avatar means picture of the user. Okay. Here type will be, just make it string. Just give the timestamps here. Timestamps. Just make it true. So we will get a created time and date here when the user is created. Here, create a constant called user model, where you will get mongoose dot models dot user. First, it will check if there is any models with a name user. If it is not there, it will create mongoose dot model. We want to create name user with the help of this user schema, and we will explore this one as default. This model as user model as default. Yeah, we have username, email, password, and avatar. Where in username we will store the usernames. In email, we will store the emails, password, and avatar, which is DB. Okay. After that, let me close this one. Close this one as well. Close this one as well. User schema. Close this one. We want to use this later. No. Close everything. After that, just come for controllers. Here we will create one controller called user controller, where we will write the whole logic here. .js. Okay. Here, what should we do? Just import our user model. I think I will not get the suggestion. Let me open this one. Now let's type user model, which is coming from user models dot user schema. Just make to sure to give the extension JS, or else you will get a error. Okay. Now let's import JWT from JSON token, and we will import to encrypt our password. We want to decrypt from decrypt.js. The create on constant. Okay. Here what we will have is, one is register, another one is login, and another endpoint we have called me. Okay. I will explain the test. What is that me endpoint? Okay. First start with register, because registering the user is important. This one will be a async arrow function where I will get a request and a response, and this will be a try catch block. In catch block, if I got any error, what should I do? I will just console the error, and I will give one response with a status code. What can be the status code? Can I give 200? Can I give 200 here? 200 means successful. If it starts with 2, then means it is success only. 200, 201, like that. If it starts from 500, it is any issues with the server. Okay, remember that. Success will be false. Yeah, if it is a error, how can I make a success true? Right? Just give internal server error, because this error is come from server, not from user side, or else you can say not from client side. Okay. In try, just create a constant. We will get a request body, right? Here, just create a constant, and I will restructure the what are our database is accepting. It's want username, right? And email and password. Along with that, this will be coming from requested body. What about avatar? We will avatar also it is asking, right, in your schema. Yeah, type will be string. Yeah, how can we do that one? Before doing that anything, we will get that one in our request.files. Okay, because that one is a file, not a text. But here I gave the string because here we are storing only path of that image. Okay, that's why we will check username is present, and we'll check email is present, or the password is present. Not present, it is if a username is not present, or email is not present, or password is not there or not present, I will just return. I will just come back, because I don't have these fields to store in our database. I will just come back, and I will give one status code called 401. This is the error from, if the 4 comes means that will be error from user side. Okay, and you can tell the user, look, success will be false, and you can give a message like this: all fields are required. You can tell the user that, user, all these fields are required. If any of the user is empty, I will not store. Like that, we will give a message for the user. Now, what about avatar? Storing the avatar. I will just create a constant here. Okay, I will just create a constant. I will just name it avatar. Avatar, which is DP. That will be easy, because there will be a name function, name conflict here, because if I give avatar, there will be name conflict. Okay, because even this is avatar, that's why I gave avatar DP, which is avatar dot display picture. I am getting this one from requested body, where I will get a path. Okay, in that, because our cloudinary will return as a path. So in requested body, I will get a path here. I will check if there is no avatar. What should I do? If there is no avatar display picture, I will return. Okay, if you don't want this one to store, you can just give here by anything null, like default null. Okay, you can give that one, because in this we want, so it will be nice. Status will be 400. Okay, because issue is from user side. And success, no, we haven't stored any of the data you gave, because there is no display picture. I can give avatar image is required, or what can I give? Yeah, I can give avatar itself. Avatar. Okay, avatar image is required. Okay, if you don't want this one to use in schema, you can give by default null, so it will be empty. After that, I want to check whether this registration, I'm getting a request as a user, he's sending the request, but the server has to check whether this user is already there in my database. Like we want duplications, right? For that one, you will check, create one constant called existing user, where I will wait and I will find it. We are using only find one method. Here we will use find one method because we are checking only one user with the email. By email only you can give username as well. Here I will give email. You can check with the email as well, by username as well, because both of them are unique. Okay. Here you can provide username as well. I will check if existing user, yeah, it is there, but also is giving the request to register. What can I tell for them? For the type of clients, I can tell like this. There is issue from your side, okay, where I can't register you because user already exists with this username or what can I say, email. Okay. After this, okay, existing user is not there. There is no user, nothing is there. What should I do? I am getting a password as a string. Okay. I want to encrypt that one. For that one, we want bcrypt. For that one, we will just create on salt here with the help of bcrypt.generate salt for 10 rounds, which is 10 means 10 rounds. You can give more, higher more for more security, but it will take some time. Okay. Hashed password. I will store my hash password here, where I will give the bcrypt my password. I am telling a bcrypt, I have this password, using this salt of 10 rounds, encrypt my password. So it will encrypt and store it in my hashed password. Okay. Then I want to save the new user. Just create constant here, new user, right? New user, where I am creating a new user, where I am giving the username, okay, for it to store, email, to store in database, and password. What can I give the password here? Should I give password directly? No, we should save this hash password. And for avatar, what can I give? For avatar, I will give avatar dp, so it will store. After that, we will save this one. So dot save, or else you can give create, both also work same. Okay. After that, for authentication, user is created. For authorization, for authentication, we want token. For that one, we will create one token, where we will use jwt.sign method. In this same method, we will give email, password, name, anything. Okay. I will provide email ID first, because ID is important for our middleware. Okay. Where I am getting this ID from new user dot underscore ID. Okay. From here, means here, and I will provide the email as well. Okay. Where I am getting this email, username dot email, and I will store this name as well, name, new user dot username. So it will be easy for us to do work on. Here we want to give a secret key. Okay. For that one, just come for .env, here just create jwt secret. Here I will give any string. Here I will just give query UI op. Okay. Here I will give that secret key, process.env.jwt secret. This should expire in 7D. Not 70 means not 7 dimensional. 70 means 7 days. We have 1H. Okay. 1H means 1 hour. So token will expire in 1 hour. For the security purposes, we will use this one and all. Okay. After that, just bring it to this thing. And here we want to send a response. I will send one cookie here with a name token, where you store this token in the name of token itself. Okay. Here HTTP should be. So we have some methods here. We'll just make it false, because as we are running in a localhost, our localhost always starts with HTTP, not HTTPS. Okay, that's why. And it is secure? No. HTTP is not secure. HTTPS is secure. I will just make it false. No, it is not secure. Okay. Same side should be less. And what will be the max age here? I can give max age 7 days. How can I calculate here? Not 70 here. 7 into 24 hours into 60 minutes into 60 seconds into 1000. So it will bring back, it will bring us a 7D, which is 7 days, which is equal to 7 days. After that, I want to give a response to our user. Okay. For that one, I will create a constant called user response. User response. I don't want to send the password, whether it is hashed or unhashed. I don't want to send the password to our front end. For that one, I will. What are the things I will send? I will send the ID. Okay. New user dot ID. Along with that, I can send email and username. Right. I will send username. New user dot username, and we will send. What we can send? We want email. We will send email as well. And we will send the avatar, which is DP. If you don't send the DP, you are not able to fetch the DP. Okay. In front end. So you are not able to show your picture. Avatar. Okay. Now I will. Yeah. What is happening here? Everything is there. I got even DP. There is no user with this email, and I have encrypted that one and saved that one encrypted token. I'm sending the response as a cookie, and here we will make one status like 2, under which is it is correct. Just make it 201, like it is done. 201 means it is done. Here we will just make the success to true, and I can give a message to the user like user registered successfully. Okay. And user, we want to send the user response. I will send this as a user, giving the user response, and I will send the token as well. Okay. By this we have completed our register. Let's export this one. Register. That's it. Now after registration, user register. After that, we want to log in. Okay. For that one, just create one constant here called login. This will be a sync error function where I will get a request and a response. This will be a try catch block. In catch block, I'll just copy this one. Okay. Because if it is error from server, always it will be intra server error. What I will get here from our body, I will get email. You can get username as well if you want, because even that one is unique. Okay. From our request dot body, I will check. I will tell. Let me just copy this if statement from here. Okay. Check if email and password is not there. Return this function and give all fields are required. And I want to check. I am getting the request. I want to check whether this user is there or not in my database, like whether it's registered or not. For that one, just create a constant called user, where I will wait and get the user model dot will use find one method. Okay, where I will give them my email. So it will find with this above this email. If there is no user in our database, is not registered, we just return with a response with a status code that is issue from what is the issue from user. That's why 404 JSON, where success will become false. What kind of message can I give? User not found, or others you can give user is not registered. Okay. After that, user is there. Now I am getting the password as well. I want to compare this password with the password in my user.password. For that one, just create a constant. Is password valid? Is that password is valid? We will check. How can we check? Await decrypt dot. We will use compare method here. Password. Compare this password with our user.password. Okay. It will compare. If his password is not valid, password is wrong, we will return and send one response with a status 401 with a JSON. Success is false. Message will be, you can give password is incorrect, but I will give invalid credentials. Okay. Credentials I can give like this. After that, what should we do? Just copy this one, paste it. Okay, here instead of new user, we will give this user ID, which is this user. We will give this user email and this user name. That's it. And I will send this one as a cookie. Cookie, same. Just copy this one and come back, paste it. After that, I want to send the response as well. Response is also same. Just copy it. Instead of new user, we'll just make it user. Okay. Because we are getting this ID, username and email here as a user, not new user. He's already a user, that's why. User and user. And I will send the response. Okay. Oh, let me type. I will not copy that. Response with the status. What is the status here? I can say 201. You can give 201. No, it is 200. Only when creation we will give 201. JSON. Success will be true. Yeah, your password is correct. Welcome back. Message will be login successful. Username. I will give user response as user and I will provide the token as well. That's it. And I will export this one. Okay. Now what is happening here is we have register, login, where user is registered first, then login again. Okay. Just here, just minimize this one. And we have me. Okay. What is me? Me means me, who is logged in. Okay. Means correct user. So that with the help of me, we will fetch all his photos whenever the application bombs. Okay, by hitting this me endpoint, I can say. Me means here just make me means user endpoint. For that one, create one constant me. Just make it me. This will be a sync arrow function where I will get a request and a response. This one is a try catch block. In catch block, what should I do? I will just copy from above. Just paste it. In try, what should I try here? Should I get anything from them? No. Whenever I hit this me, I will just find that user. User equals, I will wait, user model, and I will find by the ID. I am getting the ID from request.user, which is request.user means here this is our middleware. Okay, we will create a middleware, and here just get select and just make minus password, so that we will not get a response. Like in above states, we are doing user response. Here you can use even like this dot select. If you just give your user dot select and give the password, it will not give the password, will not come like response. We'll check if there is no user. We'll check user is not there with this name or email. Okay, like in request.user, we will get a ID of that user from middleware. We will create a middleware for that one. That one will be authentication middleware. Like security, I said no. What is middleware? Middleware is like a security for our routes or our endpoints. Just make 404 error because like the 404, like 404 page not found, as you see, it is not found, and it is false. Message will be user not found. Okay, and I will send this. If the user is there, I will send a response. 200 JSON where success should be true, and what should I do? I will send this correct user as correct user. Okay, as a response, I just give user. So I will get a response like we got success. So I will get a response like I will get a success true and correct user with user details. Okay, let me export this one as well. Me. Let me minimize this one, close this one, and me as well. By this we have created our user authentication where the user is registering, logging in, and me endpoint, which is he is getting this all the details whenever he opens his application or mounts his application, we can say. After that, just come for our user router. Here in user router, we will create a route for all this. Okay, user router dot post method. What is the post method means? We will post like we are getting a request. This will hit the endpoint register. Here we just give register dot just make sure dot js. Okay, here another endpoint user router dot post, create a login. Here I will get a login from controllers. User router dot. This one is the get method because I'm getting the users details. That's it. Now let me check why it is not there. Yeah, we have still more work to do here because in registration we are getting the files in the form data. Okay, for that one we want to create a middleware for here, and here we are getting the request.user from our middleware. Okay, now next step is to create a middleware for these two. One is to avatar, one is for our request.user. After this part, let's start with the middlewares. Just come from middlewares folder. Here create one file called auth.js, which is authentication.js. First we will import JSON web token from JSON web token. After that we will create a constant called protect, where we will get a request, response, and the next. Let's export this one. Export this one as default protect. Here we want to check the token. We will get the token from our request.headers. Request.headers.authorization. And this one we will split it with space, and we will get first one where we will get a token. We will check if there is no token. If the token is empty or undefined, we will return with a response.status, where 401 JSON request, JSON will send a JSON here with a message not authorized. After that we will use try catch block. In catch block we will just catch the error and we will send it with a status 401 JSON message will be invalid, right? Invalid token. That's it. In try we will decode the token and we will get the user here. Okay, constant, let's rename the variable name decoded. We will use JWT's verify method, where for this one we will get our we will give our token and the secret key, which is in our env file, JWT secret. So it will compare the token with the secret and it will store that user ID in our decoded variable. After that I will save that one to our request.user. Request.user will be decoded dot. I will just use optional chaining so that we will not get error if there is nothing is there. After that, after saving, we will go to the next endpoint, which is in this case me or anything. Okay, now just come for user router. Let's import the protect. Import protect from middleware auth.js. Here for me I should give to get the information of me, I want to give the user token, like, yeah, because in our API, in our controller, we are getting the user from request.user, right? That's why, which is our middleware, and protect it. After that we want another middleware to upload the files, to manage the uploaded files. For that one we'll use multer. Just name it multer.js. Let's import multer. Let me check. I think I have installed the multer. Yeah, multer. Let's import multer from multer package. After that we will import cloudinary storage. Okay, from our multer storage cloudinary storage from multer storage cloudinary. And we want to import the v2 engine, which is an engine from cloudinary. We will import that one as a cloudinary. Let's import v2 as cloudinary from our cloudinary package. And here we will configure the file. Before configuration, we want to get the cloud name, API key, and API secret key. For that one, just come for the browser. Here, just search for cloudinary. Click on the first link. And if you don't have an account, you can sign up for free. I have an account. I will just log in. Let me sign up. If there is account, it will log in me automatically. Sign up with Google. Here I will use and continue. Here on my I am on my media library. Just come for the home. Click on this get started. Here you will see the Node.js, React and everything. Here you will see view API keys. Just click on that. Here we will get cloud name, API key, secret key and everything. Okay. Just come for VS browser. I will just copy this everything. You copy this everything. Here just type cloudinary dot. Let's write a configuration file here, config, where this configuration will accept the cloud name. Just give the cloud name here. Okay, because these are all security reasons, we should save this all in. Where should we save this API and secret key? We'll save it in .tnv file, right? We'll just copy this one, API key, cloud name, come for web browser, .tnv, come for .tnv here, just type cloud cloudinary name, okay, equals, paste here your cloudinary name and here cloudinary API key. Paste your API key here, and here we have another called secret key, cloudinary secret key. Paste here your secret key. Okay, we'll just set up this one and I will get back to you. As you see, I have copied my cloudinary name, API key and secret key. Just come for multer. Here in our cloud name, we'll just give, what can I give? Our environment variable. Okay, just give process dot env dot, just copy this one, cloudinary name and paste it. Okay, after that we want to give API key. Here we will give the cloudinary API key and we dot copy it, paste it. After that we want to give the API secret, process.env dot, just go for .env, copy the secret key, multer, paste it. That's it. Okay, our API configuration is done. Now we want to give the storage of multer. Storage equals, we want to create a new cloudinary storage here. Cloudinary storage, which is coming from our multer storage cloudinary. Here I will give the cloudinary, here use the cloudinary package, and here we will give some parameters. Okay, where I will give the folder name, so that all our images should be stored in this media, like this folder. Okay, which are the files uploaded, and the allowed formats. What are the formats should be allowed to store here? What are the formats can we store here? Okay, you can store even the videos itself. For that purpose, we'll store JPEG, and PNG type of images. If you want, you can use WebP also, and MP4 and MOE. These two are the video formats. These two are the image formats. If you don't want to store video, you can remove this one. For purpose, I'm just adding this one. Okay. After that, we will create a constant called upload. Upload, where I will use multer and give this uploaded storage. Okay, which is this one. After that, I will export this one as default. Export default upload. Okay. By this, our multer.js configuration has been done. Middleware is done. Now come for user router. Import this one as well. Import upload from middleware's multer.js. Here in configuration files, we want upload file, right? Upload.single file, which is our DP, means avatar image. By this, we have completed our user router. Now let me test this all this API in our Postman. Just come for Postman. Here, first we are registered the user here. HTTP. Let me correct this one itself. User register, right? Here in our body, we should give body or form data. We should give form data here. Now in form data, what is the username? First we will give username, right? we just give Joe, right? I can give Joe, and after that email, let me give joe@gmail.com. After that we give a password. After that password we'll give 1 2 3 4 5, just a password. After that what should we give? We should give the avatar, right? For that one, just here select file. Let me give that one is a image. Will this work? Will this work? Let me come for the user router ones. This one is the image. We'll just copy this one, come for postman, and here I already have this image. Okay, name is correct. Now select the files here. New files from local machines. Let me select anything. Let me select any image. I will select. I will just go with shape of view image. Open. Let me send. If we got any error, we will get error, or else we should get a register successful. Let me check. As you see, our registration is successful. Let me see this one. If I click on this link and click on send, I should see our avatar. Yeah. As you see in our postman, this avatar is HTTP, which is coming from response.cloudinary.com. We are getting the response, which is stored in our social media app, and this is the avatar. Okay, close this one. By this, we are user is registered successful, and we are getting the token as well. Now let's test the login as well. Localhost. This one is login, right? Login. In body we are sending, right? Because in form data, you are not sending any image yet. I am just logging in. Here, just give username is joe@gmail.com. Okay, email, just give email, email.com, joe@gmail.com. After that, we will give a password. Be 1 2 3 4 5 email. Let me send the request. As you see, login is successful. Here also I'm getting the token. After that, we have another endpoint called me, right? Cover this one, user.me. Here I should provide the username, user authentication. Where I am getting from our token. We just copy this token, login user token, copy this one, come forget. Here just remove this one and paste it. Just remove this one. Yeah. After click on send, come for body. If I click on send, I should get the username, email, avatar created and everything. Okay. By this we have completed our user controller. Let's me close this all thing. Now let's start with our post controller. Close this one as well. Now let's start with creating a model, means schema. Post schema.js. Here let's import our mongoose from mongoose. After that we will create a constant called post schema, where we will create a new mongoose schema. We will get a user here. How can we get a user? We will get the user with a type by object ID. How can we do that one? We will just type here type, where in mongoose I will go for schemas, which is schema. Here I will search for types. In this, get the object ID. Where I will get the object ID user. I should refer that one. Refer to user, right? Just come for user. This one is caps u. Show you user. User schema. After that, this one is required. Just make it required to true. Just put a comma here. So this all objects, right? After that, after the user, we want text, which is a caption for the images. Here, this type will be string. This one is not required. Like, we should not force the user to put caption for the image, right? That's why, and we want the image as well. If there's a caption, we want the image. Else we can just type and just make it string. Here, this one is not required. Okay. If you want to just send a text, like as you see in the LinkedIn, we will get a text itself without a post. For that one, we just make it required to false. Like, we don't want this one to be required always. After that, we have likes, where the type will be mongoose.schema.types. Here we want to get the user ID, because likes only one user should like. For one post, only one user should like it or unlike it. Okay. For that one, I will get a user ID from here, and this is refers to user. Just put a comma here. After that, after the likes, we will want a comments as well. For that one, comments. This one is a array as well, array of objects. Yeah. Here in object we want user, right? type will be like who commented that one, we should know, right? Mongoose dot same reference the schema dot types dot will get a object id and reference will be user schema. Simple. After that, text, we want text which is comment. Type will be string and this one is required. Comment is required. Just put a comma here. Okay. By this, and here we'll give some timestamps. Just make it true. Okay, by this we have completed our schema. Let's create a constant called post model. Mongoose dot models dot post. If it is not present, if the model post is not present, create one model here with a name post. This should be string and this should use this post schema, and we will export this. Just put it inside, put it and paste it, and we'll export this one as default. Export default post model. That's it. By this we completed our post schema. Now let's start with our controllers. Post controller. Let's create one. Come for controllers, create one file called post controller.js. Here what should we do? First we should import the model. Okay. After that, let's start with create, then add, update, delete, everything. We will go on. Just create one constant called create post. This will be async arrow function. In this parameters I'll get a request and response, and here in constant we will get a text because this one is a caption which is coming from body. This should be coming from request dot body. We will destructure the response. That's it. Okay, and here we will use try catch block. In catch block, like you will just come for user controller, open anything, any API, and I will just copy this one. Copy it, come for post controller, paste it. That's it. In try block, in try block, what should we do? First we should create the post, means we should save the post. Just create a constant called post, where we will await and go for post model. Here I will save, like create. You can use .save as well, or else create, because here you are creating in user. In the user, where we are getting the user here, we are getting from our auth.js in request.user. Okay, I just give request.user. In user I will give the request.user ID. After that I will save the text, right? After that image. How an image is coming here? Image means this one. Image is coming from our request.file. Here we will, where the cloudinner will give us a path. So in file we will have a path. Okay, so that the path will be saved in our image. After that we will send a response. Status 200.json. Here success should become true. A message will be post uploaded successfully, and I will give the uploaded post here with the name post. Okay, first we will send a one message and a post. After that we will just export this one, not as default, just export, create post. After that post, we want to get all the post after the creation, because we should get all the post. For that one, just create one constant called get posts. This will be a async arrow function where I will get a request and a response. In get post, we are getting the post. How can we get that one? We'll use first try catch block. In catch block, what should we do? We will do the same thing, copy paste, right? And here, for getting the post, what should we do? First, we should get a user ID here. Should we? No, we should get only post. Okay, for that one, just create called post. How can I get that one? We will use find method. Okay, wait. Use post model. From my post model, find every post, so that every post which are in the post model will be saved in post. After that, I will want to populate means, like I will get if I populate user in our post module, if I come for schema, if I populate user, here I will get ID and every details of that user. Okay, along with that, populate username and avatar. In user I will populate this to username and avatar. Okay, After that I will short it. So that created that -1. So we'll get a new one every time. Created at, let me put here, should be like this. Yeah. Okay. I will start the posts. After that, what should I do? I want to send the response. Everything is fine. Or else you can check if the post is, you can add another logic here. What logic can you do here? If no post, return and send one response with no post or added. Okay. Here just show success should be become true because we got a post, right? And message will be, what can I give the message here? Should I give a message like every post that is captured? No, I will just give the post. Okay, this post here as a response, and here in export I will just export this get post as well. After that, okay, here I am getting every post. How to get the post of the particular user? Like as you see in Instagram, if you go for profile, you will see only your post, not all the post, right? How can we do that one? We can do that one by get, just create one endpoint here, like function get post by user. Okay, here we'll use a sync and arrow function. This one is a request and response as a parameter. Try catch block. In catch block, just copy this one thing, paste it again here in try. Here first, what should we get? First we should get the user ID, right? User ID should be coming from request.user. Okay, from our middleware, we'll check if no user ID present. No user ID is present, we will return the function and with a response. Success should be false. Message will be user is, we can give like this, right? User is not authenticated or user is not found. You can give, I will just give user is not authenticated. First authenticate, then you can. And here I will get all the post of that particular user. Here we will use find method, post not find, where I will give the, for find I will give the user ID. Okay, so that with the help of user to search the, in this model it will search the users here. Okay, then if any of the post found, it will save it in post. We'll check if there are no posts. If there are no post, or if the post dot length equals to 0, what should we do? Post is not there, even the length is equal to 0. In that case, I will return one response with the status 404. 404 is not found. In JSON, what will be the success? Success should become false. Message will be, what can be the message can I give? No posts, right, found. Okay, can I give like this? Yep, we can give like this. After that, if the post is there, we will return that post with the response dot status 200, where success should become true. Message should be post retrieved, but we will not show this one in our as a toast or anything. Therefore, our checking purpose, we will want message. Okay, here I will provide the posts. Okay, after that I will send this one as well. Export this one as well. Get post by user, just make the y small, so it should be in camel case. JavaScript should always be in camel case. Get post by user. Okay, after that, what should do the next step? Here we are creating the post, and here we are getting all the posts which are created. Here we are getting the post which are created by user. After that, if the post user is uploaded the post with a incorrect text, okay, incorrect text or any other image, for that one we should give updation, right? Create one constant called update post. Here we will get async. This will be async arrow function, request and response. Here we will use, first we will get the text from our, where we will get the text from our body. Okay, you will get the request dot body text. After that, we want to give the post ID. Which post should we, it should update. For that one, we'll get a post ID where we will get this ID in the params.id. Okay, so we will get the post ID. Here we'll try catch block. In catch block I will just just copy these two lines, paste it here. After that, create one constant. So we should get the post for that one. First the post. For that one we'll use this post model dot. I will use find by ID by giving the post ID. So it will get the post of that ID and save it. If there is no post, what can we give? If there is no post, we will return and with a response with a status code 404, right? With the JSON, what can I give here? Success should be become, in this case success should become false. What will be the message? Post not found. See it. After that we will check whether the post.user is equal to the request.user. Okay, we'll check if in post I will get the user, right? And I want to convert this to from object array to string. If this is equal to, or else if this is not equal to, let me check. If this is not equal to the user we are getting from request.user, so that only post should be updated by the particular user of that post. For that we will check post.user. Here we will get a user and it will as this is an object, it will convert this to string, and we will check with the request.user which is coming from middleware. We will return and send one response with the status code 403 because you are not the user, right? Structure will become false. Message will be you are not authorized to delete this post. Okay, after that delete. Okay, here we'll get one. After this one, if the user is not authorized to update the post, update this post, here we will create a constant called updated post, so that we will get a updated post here. Wait, and I will use post model, and here I will use find by ID and update method. Find by ID and update. Here where I will get a post ID, I will give the post ID so that it will search and it will go for the post ID where we will have a text. If the text is not there, you will use the text which is come from requested body, or else use the text which is in post.text. After that, image. If the image is updated, we will get that from request.file.path, or else post.image, same image. Getting like this property assignment accepted. Okay. Oh, let me remove this one. This is not required. Yeah. Oh, okay. After that, we will just make new return. So we will get an updated one as a response. After that, we will send on response with a status 200.json where success should be true, and message should we give a message. You can give a message if you want. I will just give updated post. I will not give any message here, so that post will automatically where the user can see without any toast here. If you want, you can give the toast in front end. I will not give any message here. Okay. After that, update post. Here I should give updated post. Let me check. Yeah. No. Yeah. Update post. I will export this one as a color. Yeah, now it is changed. After that, user want to delete the post. In that case, what should be the API? Delete post. This will be a async error function where I will get a request and a response. This will be a try catch block. In catch block, I will just copy this one, paste it. In try, how can we delete the post? With the help of post ID, right? Without ID, we can't delete the particular post. Post equals, we will wait post model, and we will use find by id. First we will find the post with the id, where I will get the id from params dot id. You can create like this also, where you will get a post id and then you can pass the post id here. I am just passing directly here. Okay, just use this, just optional chain in that case if the id is not found. If no post is present with that id, we will just return this line, means we will return the function with a response. After that, we want to check whether the user is authenticated, whether the correct user is deleting or not. For that one, just copy this one. If statement from update, we'll check if the user is not authorized, you are not authorized to delete this post. Okay. Once it is deleted, wait and delete that post. If the user is the same user which is uploaded and it is matched, post model dot we will use delete one method where I will provide the, what should I provide here? No, we should use not model, sorry, we should use post here. Like here is the post, right, which are getting, already we are getting the id, right? We are already getting the id from params and it is saving that particular post. So we are using post here and we are using delete one, and we will send a response dot with the status 200 dot with a JSON response where the success should become true. Message will be post. We can give one toast here, like a message for the front end. Post you can show it in as a toast, deleted successfully. After that, export this one as well, delete. After that, now work on the like. If the user like the post, what should we do? As you see the post schema, it is a like, it is an array of object. Okay, where we will get a user id here. For that one, let's create a constant so that I'll just name it to toggle like, where this will be a sync arrow function where I will get a request and a response. Here first I will get the post id. Okay, so that we should know which post is liked. Post id from our params, request.params. Here I will get a id. Okay, and after that we want a user id, like user who is liked. Just create user id where I am getting user id from our request.user. After that, we will just try catch block here. Here in try block, before in catch block, we will just copy this one, like server error, and paste it here. In try, what should we try? First, we should get the post of that particular post. Wait, it is post model dot. We will just use find by id for that post to get, and here we will provide poster id, which is coming from our parameters. After that, we'll check if the post is not present. Paste it. Post is not found, and we should check whether the user is already liked to the post or not. For that one, just create already liked. Where in post dot in post we will go for likes. Here we will check. For that one, we use includes, as this is array, includes this user id. Okay, we will check in the post. We will check in likes, and we will check in it is that this user id is included in the likes. Okay, we will check like that. If already user is there, if already user is there, we will just change this status post dot likes in likes dot post dot likes, and we will filter it. Filter where we will get a id. We will check. We'll just convert this subject id to string, and we will check if this id not equal to the user id. We will convert this to string. We will check. We will filter out if the id is not equal to the user id dot. It is not there. If it is not there, we will unlike the post, or else post dot we will push the likes, means user id. We will use push method, as this is array. We will push by giving user id here, so that it will toggle if the user id if it is already liked, and it will check if the user id is not equal to the user id. If this side is not equal to the user id string, it will unlike, means it will unlike, filter out that one. If it is not there, it will push it and like the post. We'll just give one comment here so that you guys can understand. Unlike means, as we're using the filter method, it will remove our user ID from the likes array, from the likes array. Okay, else like it, like the post. If the user ID is not there, if it is there, remove it. If it is not there, push it. That's it. Okay, and we will save this one. Save the post. Now wait, post dot save. Okay. After that, we will send a response. What is the response can we send? Do we send like user ID? We should send a user ID. No, we will send like numbers as a response. Like how much user ID we send, just a length of that likes. For that one, success should become true. Message. We'll check if it's already liked. If it is already liked, the message will be post. I can give unlike, right? Post is unlike message, else I can give post like, and we will give the likes as a, how can I give? I will just give the length of the likes, post dot likes dot length, so that we will get the length of the post, means user's length here. That's it. After that, we will export this one as well. We will test this one, okay, afterwards, so that you guys will understand this one. After that one, we want to work on comment. For that one, how can we add a comment to the post? First, create a constant called add comment, where we will get async, we will get a request and a response. Here, how can we add a comment? First, we should check the, we should get the ID of the post ID from params. For that one, we should check. Here we have ID, where I will give the post ID, which is coming from our request dot params. Okay, or else you can just give dot ID and post ID. You can, I will just give, make this like this. So there will be different methods. There will be not only method. Okay. As you see, here I am giving request of params dot ID, but here I am not destructuring. I am giving the ID with a post ID itself. So that here it will give ID, it will get ID and saved in post ID. And here we will get the text, which is text means comment text. Request dot from body. After that, we will get the user ID. User ID, so that user should know which user is liked or commented. Okay, we are getting this user ID from our middleware. In error, in catch, I will just paste it. Here we will create a constant called post. Now wait, where I will get a post model here, and I will first find the post by the ID. By ID, where I will give the post ID. Okay, if the post is not present, same, return and give post is not present with a response. Give one response, post is not present. And here we will give, we want to push the comment. For that one, as the post is array, I just give post dot, I will go for comments and I will push. Here we will push the user ID first and text, so that it will be stored. After that, we will save this post, means comment. We save this comment, post dot save, and we will save, and we will send one response. Plus 200. Success should be, message should be comment added successfully. Where I will just, what should I give in response? As in the likes, we are giving the length as right, length, we will give the post and length both also here in the name of comment. Comment here, post dot comment, post dot comments dot length should be like new length, new post should be appeared first. Okay, we will give this one length -1 and comment it with the name of comment. Okay, if you don't understand this one, you can ask with ChatGPT or Google, so it will get to know what it is functionality is here happening. Okay, after that we will just explore this one, add comment. By this, let me check from first we are creating the post, we are getting all the post, we are getting the post of the particular user. Here we are updating the post, here we are deleting the post, here we are toggling the like, and here we are adding the comment. Save it. Okay, now let's come for our route. Means we should create another route for post. Okay, just come for routes, create one file called post router.js. Here just import express from express. After that, create a constant called post router express dot router, and we will export this one as default post router. Okay, in server will create a middleware here. App.use, hit this one, API post router, which is coming from our post router.js. Save it. Come for post router. Now here we will give the create routes means endpoints. First one, post router dot post, give any endpoint here, create. Here when creating, we should check, we should get the user ID, right? For that one, just get protect from our middlewares. So we will get a user ID, and we should get the upload dot singer, because uploading the picture as well, if the image is there within a image. After that, we will hit create post from, which is coming from controller.post. Make sure to put JS here, or else you will get error. This one is not on.js, multer.js, or else app is crashed. Why in models post schema? Just come for controller. Now server is connected. Okay, router. Next one is create. Next one is to get the post router dot values get method, get post, that's it. And we should get the post of the particular user. For that one, this one is a get request user posts, where I should check the first authenticate the user, and I will get the post of that user. After that, for update, post router will use put method here. You send a put request, ID, protect, upload image, upload for a single. We are updating the only single image with an image, and here after that we will just update post controllers. Check why I am getting error. Update post, yeah, file changes. Now it is corrected. Okay. After that, we want to delete toggle like and add comment. I will just create some routes, and I will get back to you. Here I have created the delete toggle and add comment post. Okay, after that one, let's check this all the endpoints in our post one. Here we have the user, we are getting the user me, and here toggle. Let's create first one is to create, which is a post method. We should be sending API post. Let's check for the VS Code editor again. Post router, just go for server, API posts, initialization of post. Here I will hit create. Body form data, what it is accepting from us, text, and text to just give first post. In key, next one is image, file, image. Let me sort the file, any file here, any image here. I will just copy this one only. Let me send it. Not authorized. Okay, our middleware is working. Just come for authorized bearer token. Let me send it again. As you see, our post is uploaded successfully. Like this empty array, comments is also empty, and you can see the image here. Just click on this and click on send. You'll see the uploaded image here. Okay, post, not image, you can say post here. Just go for body. After that one, we want to get all the post. Use get method, post, create, we will use get post. Click on send. Here we will get all the post. As you see, we are using populate, right? If you use populate, you will get ID, username, and avatar, everything. Okay. After that, we want to get the particular user post. For that one, this will be user post. Okay, we should give the token here and click on send. As you see, we got a post of that particular user, and we'll just update the post here. Let me authorize, give the bearer token. Here come for body. What should we? When we update, we are sending image also, right? Let me, that will be post. Just post. I will just update the text, which is caption. Okay. Here I should give the ID as well. Just don't forget. Copy this ID of the post. Copy it. Come for put. Paste it. As we are getting the ID of the post through params. Okay. In our body, let's come for raw JSON. Let me check in JSON. If it is not work, we will go with postman. Here text. First I will check what will the text in there. First post. I will just make this as updated first post. Let me send it. As you see, updated first post is updated. Let me update it and click on send again. So yeah, as you see, text is updated and the image is post is same. Okay. After that, another method we want to delete. Before deleting, we will just work on this like. Okay, we will just work on this like. This will be, how can we post that one? We'll just go for post. Here we will give the ID. I'm getting the ID and just copy it, put, paste that, and here I will just give like. Here input we don't give anything because it is user ID, right? Where user ID should be, from our token it is extracting. Forward and click on send. Once it is done, as you see, our success is true. Post liked, message and liked is one. Let me send it again. I should get a response like post unliked. Yeah, our post is working fine. Like is working fine. Now what about the comments? This will be a post method because we are sending, right? For this one, just change it to comment. Okay, API post ID. Here we are sending this as a body. Text I can give first comment. Let me send it. If you got any error, it will show the error, or else we got a success response. Not authorized. Click on send again. Internal server error. Let me check. Post validation fault, comments or text is required. Let me come for our post controller. I think I'm getting the comments in through body. Yeah, that's the reason. It is coming through body. Come for body. We'll just copy this one. Cut it and take this one. Come for raw JSON text and paste the first comment. Let me send it again. As you see, our success is true. Message commented address successfully, and comment is, this is the user ID, text, first ID, and with the comment ID. This one is comment ID. Okay. By this we have completed. We are our working post controller, where we are creating the post, getting the other post, getting user post, updating the post, and updating the like as well. Now let's test the delete. Okay. This one is delete. Delete post. This will be, I should here I should provide only post ID. That's it. Let me send. Not authorized. Let's authorize and click on send. As you see, post deleted successfully. Okay, and let's not forget again all post. Click on send. As you see, we don't have any post. Post is empty. We deleted the post as well. By this I can say, come for our added comment is also working fine. create is working fine, get post is working fine, everything, our APIs is working, post controller APIs are working fine. Now let's start with our front end. Okay, let me close this one as well, close this one as well, let me close this one as well, and close. Now let's start with the front end. Just come for the terminal, stop this one. Here just come for cd .dot, come for the social media, like main folder of yours. Here we will create, we are using Vite to create our React app. Create Vite at latest front end, just click enter. We are using React with JavaScript, and let's install our app. Let's install, let's just install some time, it will take some time, and I will also install the Tailwind, and I will get back to you guys. Here in my front end, I set up my folder, like I removed everything from app, and I created a snippet just for our app. And as I installed the Tailwind, as you see, Tailwind config file is there, and I gave on the color red. If I come for, let me follow this link. As you see, my Tailwind is working fine here. Just minimize this one. Let me remove this one. Okay. Now after that, we will just structure our source folder. We want components. And context. And we want pages as well. For login pages, digital page, everything like that. After that, what should we want? Apart from this, we don't want anything. Now let's install the packages which are required. Okay. Let's stop this one. Here we want to install Axios, JS cookie, JWT, JS cookie, and React Autodom, React icons, and we want to use React Hostify as well. Let's install these dependencies. Just come for our package.json, as you see, JS cookie, React icons, React router, React Hostify. Our package has been installed. Now let's structure our components, like which are the components we required. Okay, we'll create some files here. Add post component .jsx. Just create a snippet called of React snippet here, RASCE. Navbar component, and you will create another file for sidebar, right? Sidebar .jsx, and another file for profile, for user profile. And in our context, here we will use two contexts. One is authentication context, another one is post context. .jsx. After that, we want post context as well. Posts. .jsx. In pages, what are the pages we want? First, we want a landing page, which is first page. Post page.jsx. And we want register page as well. Okay, here I will create a snippet for everything. RAFCE. Let me close this one. Let me close post page as well. For landing page also, create a snippet. Here post context, we don't want to create any snippet here. Profile, create a snippet here as well. Sidebar here as well. Close this one, navbar. Okay, yeah, close this everything. Now let's start with our context, then we will move on to components and pages. Okay, any one of them. Okay, now let's start with our auth context. Here, let's import the packages, Axios package from and we will import the cookie from our JS cookie. Here we will just import cookie from JS cookie. Here just create one export constant auth context. We use create context here. Okay, and here create one constant called auth context provider. We want to provide, right, context provide variable, provider variable. This one is be a arrow function. Here inside this one we will return. What should be written here? Our app context dot provider. Here we will get a props children. We will pass the children here. In this above return statement, we will just give the values. Here in this we will restructure our props children. Okay, I will export this one. Export default auth context provider. Here in our we will give the value which is equal to values. Okay, our auth context provider is completed. Now what should we do? We should wrap our wrap our main with auth context provider. For that one, let's import as we are using React Auto, we will just import browser router from our React Auto. Here we'll wrap our app with this one. Here we will get the auth context provider from our context. That's it. Okay. We wrapped our app with the app auth context provider and browser router. In this auth context provider, what we will do? We want to get the user details like handle register. We will use register functionalities, login functionalities, everything. Okay. Here, let's me import the first. We will import the navigation. Use navigation from our navigate, so that it will be easy for us. Navigate to. We'll use navigate from React router down. Okay, it is imported from React router down, and here we want to give backend URL. Is 300. No, sorry, 3000. After that, we will want some states, right? One is to store the token, another one is to store the user's information. First token, so token where I will use it. We will just work on the boolean methods. For that one, I will use this one cookie dot. I will use get. If it is get the token, or else no, just make it true or false. That's it. User, we set user here, should be details of the user. We store the details of the user here in this state. Should be empty string. Just put a comma here. See, user set user. After that, in this I will give the backend URL, and I will provide the token so that our app components should have access with this as well. User set user. Okay. After that, first we will create a functionality for registration and register. A single function where I will get a username, right, from registration. I will get a username, email, password, and avatar, which is DP, means avatar. After that, we will try here. We will try catch block here. In catch block, let me import the toast. Before importing the toast, let's come for our app because we want to give the toast container here. Let's import. Container equals or not equals from our React toast file. Let's wrap our app with. Let me remove this one. Toast container. Here just app. So okay, we wrapped our app with toast container so that we will have access to our toast. toast from React Toastify. Here we will give, if there any occurs here, we will give toast. What will the toast can we give here? Error toast here. We can give error toast, right? Like register failed. And I will just console the error. In try block, what should we do? As our backend is accepting as a form data because we have an image, we should send it in a form data. If you have any files, if any files, not only image, if you want any files, we should send this in form data only. Here just I will create one constant called form data and I will create a new form data. Okay, and I will append append the username, email, password, and avatar to a form data. Form data dot I will use append method. Username dot append. You provide an email. This one will be an email. Form data dot append. I want to append the password as well. And last, form data dot image avatar. Getting a form data, yeah, spelling mistake. Yeah. And we are appending all this username, email, and password and image to our form data. After that, we will get a response. Data response here. I will just await access dot. This one is a post request where I get the backend URL, API, user register. Here I should provide the form data as a payload, headers, content type UPI. What will be the content type here? Multi-part form data. After that we'll check if data.success is true. We'll just set the cookie. Once it is the success is true, we will set the cookie with the name, token, data.token. And this should expect in 7, which is 7 days. And I will set the token to true. Yeah, token is there, I can say like that. And I will set the user as data.user, right? And I give one toast here. Data.message, or else if there is no message, I can say registered successful. So that we will give one for user, like one like this, register is successful. After that we should navigate to post. We will create that one. Post means dashboard. It is like a dashboard. We will create this endpoint later. Okay. Handle register. I will send the value this one also. Handle register. Now what about login? Our handle register is done because it will help us to register the user. What about handle login? I will just copy this whole thing, paste it here. Just name it, change name to handle login. Is this a form data? No, you will not get a username here. You will just get an email and password. Let me remove this. In try, we will directly give email and password as payload. This one type will be application JSON. Here I will give login successful. Login is successful. If it is failed, we'll just give one toast here. Login failed. Okay. After that, we'll just send this handle login as well. Okay, by this we completed our handle login as well. Post URL, just change this one from register to login. Login email, contact type, success. Yeah, everything is looking fine. Minimize this one as well. Now we will give for logout. For logout, handle logout. Here we will not get anything. As params, I will just remove the cookie. Name token. When the user click on the logout button, and set the token to false, and we will set the user to null. Row should be success, where I can say logout successful, logout successfully. Okay, and I will send this one as a value as well, and a logout, and a register set user. You're sending backend URL and our all functions along with that register, login and logout functionalities. After that, anything we should like whenever the user logged in, like is registered and it didn't log out, for that we have to fetch all his details, right? Every time the user login or register, we will just create a constant called fetch correct user details. Here we will use try catch block. In catch block, check on toast.terror. I can you login again. Okay, and just give the console here, just console the error. Now try. First you will get a token, because we are here we are eating me endpoint, right? We created in backend, as you remember. Get, and here we will just give the token. Get this token and store it in our new token. New token means user token. Here we will get restructure the data. Here we will get method, backend URL, API user. He should go with me. After that we will give the in headers we want to provide the token which it will restructure the user ID. Authorization, here we will just provide the U token. If data.success is true, we set the user to correct user, data.correct user. So it will set our user to the correct user who is logged in. And I will send this one as a value as well. Fetch correct user details. Okay. Now this should run every time whenever our app mounts. We'll use use effect here. Here, if token is present, if the token is there, then only fetch the correct user details, or else no need. And every time we should check, like every time the user mounts, you should check whether the token is there, authorized token is there or not. For that one, we'll use effect so that it will check. Check if token is present. Yeah, token is there. Here we will just access dot defaults dot. I will just say this as default headers dot common. Where I will give it cookie dot get token. Else we will delete the defaults. Defaults dot common. I will delete this authorization. Our app context. Okay. Save it. And we will structure our routes here in our app. Just go for app here. In this div, let's try this one. Let's put, you should take the height of the screen. Here, I will just import our token first from our auth context. It is use context, and I will use auth context. We'll check if token is present, What should we do in that case? If the token is there, yeah, token is there, we should show navbar. I want to show the navbar, and here we'll create a routes. Like every route, the navbar should be present. That's why it is outside the route. Let me create route down, routes route. So that the error will be gone. If the path is at posts, if the path is posts, we will show this element. Which element can we show here? We will show post page here. Route. If the path is this one, slash just slash, I will navigate this to navigate to post. When you click on the create post path, post, the element I should show this add post component. Add post. Close this one. Okay. Now error is gone. After that, if user is logged in, token is present. If the token is present, user is logged in. Then only we will show these all things. If it is not in that case, we have to show the landing page. Okay. Routes. Route. Path will be slash element. We will want to show the landing page. And when in landing page we will give the register as well, because in landing page we will have a login. In that login we will have to give the registration path as well. Register. If this is the register element, we want to show the register page. Register. Okay. By this we have completed our router as well. Let me close this one. Main. Let me close everything. Now it's missing cross validation. Let me fix this one. So the error is coming from this one. Yes, it. After that, now let's start with our landing page first. Okay. Come for landing. Let landing. Okay. Here, let me remove this one. I don't want that React. First, I will import navigate from use navigate hook from my React router down. After that, I will because this is a landing page. In this side, I will show the image. In this side, I will have a login form. Okay. Create on constant called and a login use context, where I am getting this and a login from auth context. So it is imported. Here, as we creating a form here, we want state, right? For that one, just create one constant for user form data set user form data use state, where in this I will have an email, because this is a login page. Here I will have a password. Okay, in our states. After that, let's style this one. Let's column plot. Flex should be row. When it is lost in item should be center. Justify. Remote center with min height. Screen. Text should be white in color with a padding 6 on all sides. After that one, we have two sections. One in left section will show the image, in other section will show the right section. Okay. Here In left section we will like we will use some 3D package here, okay? So that image the image should apply will be in 3D, like when we hover it should occur in 3D. For that one we have a package called npm install this package React 3D hover code. Let's install this one. After that let's import this one as hover card. No? Right? But it's okay. No, I have some images. I will just import it. Yes, I have got some images, which I got it. Along with this, we will get the styles as well for this one of this package. Let me import this one as well. After that, here in this div, we will create a one div which is our section. Style this one. Flex. Item should be center. Justify it at center as well. Here we will get that hover card here. Inside this hover card, we will provide one heading. We just name it unified mentor social. You can give any name here if you want. Scale factor, this is like scale, how much scale should come. Like card, here we will provide the image. Let's import the image first. I have one image, we just import that one. Import image from my assets. I have image.png. Right, check image.png. After in this image, we will give the source, which is image logo, and we'll style this one. Let me style this one. Max width should be 2xl. We just make it to rotate for 3, like 3 degree, and we'll give the border here, rounded large, border gray, just make it 700. So the border will be gray color. Transition, transform, just make it transition transform. Duration should be 20 minutes, he's in the out. So there will be some animations. Transform. We'll hover, translate this from X to shadow should be large, shadow color should be black. And translate to translate Y. Translate Y to 2. And it should be hidden in small screens and in we should be shown in large screens. Just make it block. Class name I think, yeah. After this class, after this div, let's create our right section here. Create one div with the class name. This should be flex1. Max width should be medium. Max for margins when it is small or above. Let's bring this to center with the padding 4. Border gray 500. Rounded should be extra large. After that we create another div. Just your class name. This should be a rounded large. After that padding to the padding with the shadow large. Here I will give the logo. Source if the image is not present in source file. Let me import the logo. Import from assets logo.png. Here I will give logo. Style this image. We take the full width with a height of 22, and here we will create a login form. This one with the space. Input. It will be text. Value. Here value should be, what is the value here? User form data, right? We created the state, right? User form data dot email. Name should be email. I just give a placeholder here like phone number, username, or else you can give username and password. Because we are searching just for the sake, I can give username. So it should look good, right? Email. But you should log in email itself if it is such work, because login is accepting only email in our backend. Be full, rounded large. Focus, outline. When it is focus, I should show the ring here on ring with a color. First I will show the ring, and I will show the ring color. I will show the blue here. After this, we create another input for a password. What I will do, just copy this one, paste it, format dot password. It should be password. Placeholder. What will be the placeholder? Placeholder here. I can give password, right? Input, and here after the two inputs, I can give button, right? Where this type will be submit. Try this one. Blue, and this should be 600 rounded large font bold. Here just name this button as login. After this one, this is our login page. After this form, we will create another div, so it should look good. Flex items, like, or we can show here, or like if you have username, you can log in with this, or you can log in with some accounts like Google account, like that. For that one, item center, give an horizontal line here. This is get safe close. Border color 700. Here we will give a span. Just make it R, right? $500 span, and here we will create another line. Should be flex one. Just give the border same color. After this div, we will create one div. Here we will import some icons from our React icons. Let me import that one. I imported this icons from our React icons. Just come for, let's come down here in this div. First try this one. Should be flex. Flex direction should be row. Justify him only with a space x2. FA Google. Here we will show Facebook with a class name. Towards the pointer. Just copy this line, paste it 2 times. Here we will give a fake Google icon. Here I will give Apple. After this div, I will just give an anchor tag here. Nothing should happen. Okay. Center. Text should be small. Text should be gray in color. Gray 400. When hover, just show the underline. We just give forgot password. After this anchor tag, after this div, here click another div. Name margin top will be 4. Here I will just give the background color. This one 251 or 251 4698. Text should be gray in color 400. Hit center. Let's just give don't have an account. Here just give some space. Let me after that we will give one span here. We'll create one span. Style this one text proof. Next change color from 500. When it is over, underline this one. Cursor should be pointer. Sign up. When I click on this button, I should navigate to register. On click, navigate to register. After this pen, we'll create two images here with a class name. Here to the so that here we will just give two images. Okay. Let's by center. Here and that we import the images here. We import Microsoft image from assets. So dot this one is PNG. Microsoft. Here we will get the Google. .png. In this div we will import these two images. Should be pointer. Here I will give another image. So give the class name. Now let's write a functionality for our form. What should happen? Like what should input change? What should happen? When you submit, what should happen? Okay, just create a function called handle change. constant name email. We'll set user form data. We will get a previous name. After that, we'll create a constant for header submit as well. What should happen when the form is submitted? We get a E. This is a form. We should prevent the default of reset. And the log which is coming from our context. Here I will provide user form dot email and user form dot password. Just copy this one, come for form. Here on submit, when the form is clicked, refer to this functionality. On change, paste it. Refer to this handle change. I'm running my application, my React app. Let's come for our browser. As you see, our card is updating, login page, everything is coming. Let me change the color of the background. As you see, that hover effect is coming to our image. Okay, let's minimize this one. Just come for the index.css. Here for our body, we will give some from background color. Background, this should be a linear gradient to right. Zero, 3, 3, 1. Let me come for the browser again. Web browser. Let me refresh as see. Now it is looking good, right? If I click on sign up, we should have it into register. Register page should be designed by you guys. We will not design that one. Getting everything, yeah. Okay, let's minimize this one. Come for landing. Our landing page is completed. After this, what should we do? What should we do? Now let's style our post context. Okay, let me close this one as well, close this one as well. Let's import the cookie. JS cookie, and we will import the dot Axios as well. After that, let's create an export on constant called post context. Create context. Post context provider. This one is arrow function in our return. Post context dot provider. Here I will restructure the children. Constant values, where I will provide all the values here. In this I will provide the values. Okay, let me export this one as default post context provider. Now let's in our app, let's wrap our in our main, let's wrap our app context provider as well. Let's import post context provider from our context. After this auth, let me close this one. App context, here we will restructure the children props. Close this one. Here let's create a constant called navigate. Here we will use navigate. so that I will get the suggestions. Use navigate from our React router down. After that, we will restructure the backend URL and we will get token from. Where will you get this one? This two from our auth context. Use context auth context from our auth context from our context. Here we have two states we can make, like one is for all the post, one is for user post. Just create two states called all posts and set all post use state. Let me repeat it again. I have just changed the state names here. User posts set user posts. After that, what should we do? Here, as we want to fetch all the post or the login user of the post, for that we have to provide a token, right? Like token. So it will so that our middleware will get the user ID from this token. For that one, just create a function called uToken where cookie dot will get the token. After that, first I want to fetch all the posts which are in the database. For that one, fetch all posts. In params, there is no parameters because we're just getting break catch block. In catch, if I have any error, I will just toast the error with the error dot message. Error message. Check constant data axios dot. This one is a get method. Backend URL where I will hit API. Which API should I hit? Post API. Get posts. After that, if data is success. If data is success, we will set all the post to posts. In the values, I will just send this one, fetch all post, so that it will pass us to all our components. After that, we will create a function called fetch all post, or else I can fetch post of login user, right? Posts of login user, so that we will get all the posts which are uploaded by the current user. Here also, we will just console the error. Create one constant axios dot get API post user post. In this, what should we provide? We should provide the tokens, authorization, uToken, which is user token. If data is success, what should I do? I will set the all user post to data dot posts, and I will fetch all post of login user. Okay, now what are the other things we are making, like in post, here post I'm getting of also post I'm getting of login user, and like, yeah, other endpoint is like. Where I will get the ID of the post, right, from our parameters. Here I will just give a toast here, error toast here. Here I will get data. Axios dot, what is this? This one is a put method, right? Where I will hit this endpoint. Post where in post I will give the post of the ID. Like in the payload, we will not just it is empty, and we will provide the headers here, authorization headers. And here we will provide the token. Okay, we will check if the data is dot success. If data dot success, we will just give on toast dot success. What is the toast can we give? Whether it is message, whether the post liked or unliked, it depends on the backend or user whether it is liking or disliking. After that, we fetch all the post again, so that we will get updated post. Let me send this one as well as values like post. After that comments, right? Constant posts comments. So we are sync arrow function where I will get a ID and text. Okay, it is a try catch block. In catch block I will just give one toast dot error dot message. In this try, let's destructure our data from response. This one is a post method. Okay, we correct this one. Axios. Backend URL, API, post, ID, and comment. Right? In this, text should be go through our requested body as a payload. Here, we will want to provide the token. If this is true, we give one toast. Data dot message, and we will fetch all the post again. Oh yeah, and I will just post all the comment as the values. After that, we have another like here we are fetching all the post. Here fetching the post of the login user. Here we have like post. Here we are posting the comments. For all this, we want to create the post right first. Create where you just get text and an image, right? Here just create like text and image should be calling. We are sending the image. Or should be here. We should send it in form data. Form data. We'll get a new form data here. And I will append the form data dot append the text in the field text, and the value is text which is coming from our form. I will check if image is true. If there is an image, then only I will append, or else no. In the image field, this one is a try catch block. Post dot error message, create on constant axios dot post API post create. Here we will provide the form data as our payload set. Headers, authorization, bearer, and here we will provide the token. If success, if data is success, I will just give one toast here. Once it is created, and I will navigate to post. Let me send this one as a value. Create post. We are created, by this we are creating the post, and we will now delete. For deletion, we will create another endpoint, another functionality, where I will get a post ID which is going to delete. In cache block, I will just give one post. Message. Create one constant. Alright. Access dot. We will delete. Backend URL. Here I will give the post ID. Just provide token for our data. We'll check if data is success. Message, and we fetch all the post of the login user as well, and all the post. Okay, we'll send this one as well. Delete port as a value, and here I will provide all the post states, user posts, and along with that we will set the set user post as well. Okay, for this token we'll check if there is a token. We'll just run one side effect here using use effect. If token is present, fetch all the post and fetch all the user login posts of the user. Okay, whenever the mounts. By this we have completed our post context. Now we will just create a post page. Okay, register page should be created by yourself. I will not create that one. Now let's start with post page, like how our poster should look like. Okay, we will design this part. Close this one. First we will restructure we want user, our post, like post, and everything from our auth context and post context. Let me create one constant. Auth context, and we will want to get the our post, like posts, comments, from our post context. Let me import this one. After that, here we want to, as we have a comments, that will be a form, so we want state for that one. Use state text, right? After that, let's type this one with a class name. This should be flex. Flex should be column when it is medium or above. Flex should be row when it is overflow auto. Here first on this side we will want to show the, here we will show the sidebar, in center we will show the post, and here this side we will show the profiles. Okay, let's create one div here. This should be hidden in small screens in medium or above. I want block padding will be 3 on all sides. Sidebar, let me open this one. Come for post, let me import this one. Sidebar. After this div, here there's a main contact where we will see all the posts. Okay, It should be just, I will just make sure this should view height will be 87. Okay. Screen should be small, like width of that with a space. And if there is overflow, I will just make it auto. So we will get a scroll here if it is overflowing. I will check first. R post. I want to slice this one. So slice and I will reverse. Reverse we are using like new post. Every post which is new should be come on top. And I will map this one. In this map, I will get a post and an index. Here I will create one div. Here it will ask a key. Let me give a key which is index. So index will be different, right? Style this one. BG gradient to right from this. Rounded large shadow. I will do the padding 4 with the space y4. After this, we want to show the avatar. Avatar, right? User avatar and username, everything. Like as you see the post, as you use the Instagram, you know how it will be like. Okay. Div. In this div, this should be flex. Item should be at center. Create one div. It should be 12. Like avatar, like profile picture. Okay. Like justified center. Item should be at center. Text should be large. Font bold. Text should be gray 600. After this div, we will have an image here. What image should we show here? Avatar, right? DP. Post dot user dot avatar. User avatar. Like this is the DP of that user which is uploaded with a class name. Width will be full. Height will be full. Object cover rounded will be rounded. Image should be in full. After this div, we want to show the username. Okay. Create one div. Class name. Text large. Font bold. Here we provide post dot user name. So we will show the avatar with a username in this part. After this div, we want to show the text like caption. Okay. Post dot caption. Style this one as well. After that, we want to show the post image here. Source should be post dot image. Alt post. Class name full rounded large. Object cover. Here this image will show the post image. After that, we want to show the states. States means how can I say? States means like state, that one. Create one div here. Style this one as well. Flex. Justified start with a gap of 4 between them. Color should be white. Text should be small. Item should be center. Okay, we'll create one div here. Here, let's try this one with a class name. Its item should be center with a gap 1. We will just import some for comments from icons from our React icons. Here I have thumbs up and comments. Okay, I imported that one. Just come here in this div. After this div, just call f thumbs up. Like you can say like thumbs up. Text excel over text should be blue in color 500. Color should be pointer. Cursor pointer. After that, I will just span text here likes. Here I will get the post dot x dot length, or else you can just as you're getting the length from there, you can use that one as well. I'll just use the length of that post. After this div, I will just copy this div again. Effect comment dots. Here I will get the comment dot length. There is no hover for this one. Text should be large. That's it. We will show the comments. How much comments is there? You can show this one. Like 1 comment, 2 comment, like that. Just give a space. Okay. After that, now we should show the comments. Want to comment and create a form, and we should show the comments for that one. After this div, we'll create one div. Space y2. Class name. Text would be white. I can just give comments. In this div, in comments, I should show the comments here, right? I should first map it. Okay. Overflow. If it is overflow, I will just make the y to scroll. Space will be y, and here we'll check the post dot comments dot slice. I will just show this slice from 0 to 3, means 0 1 2, that's it. And I will map on the comments, where here I will get the single comment every time, right? Whenever the map with the index of that comment. Here I will show that comments as a paragraph, where I will want to provide the key index with the class name, text white, rounded, padding will be 2, flex should be row, right? Just if I start, item should be at center with a gap 2 on all the sides, 2 between the comments. Here I will show the comment dot text. On the text I will show here. If you want, you can show the avatar also. Okay. In this case, I will just show the text. After this div, here we'll create a form. What form is this? Comment form, right? Class name. Flex. Text black. Item should be center. Space x2. Margin top will be 4. Here, this is the form. Okay. After that, after this form, we will create one div so that we can show the avatar of the correct user. For that one, create one div here inside this form. It should be full. Create 200. When it is overflow, it should be hidden. Here I will show the avatar DP of the correct user. I think I inputted the use wrongly. This use is used for our custom hooks. Like we can create our own hooks with the help of use. User dot avatar. This will be all. Okay. After this image, after this here we show the div, and here we show the input field, right? Where the type will be text. What will be the value can I give? Comments dot text, right? In our class, in our state, we have this one. Name will be text. Placeholder. I can just give write your comment. Style this one. Flex one. Border gray. 300. Rounded full. Just give these styles. Focus, I don't want to show the any outline here. I want to show the ring. Focus, just give the ring color. Just give it blue. 200. Let's make it 300 itself. Okay. After that, we will show the actions button here. Like send button and everything for this form. After this, we will create one div here. Type will be this new button. When I go to Excel, rounded full. In this button, I will show the attach. I can show the attach icon here, just icon, so that as you saw in somewhere in WhatsApp, you just, I think you saw this like pin like when you click on that one, it should show the files. So this will be a dummy file, like we don't create any functionality for this one for the sake of UI, so it should look nice. iOS. Okay, let's give a title here. So whenever some user hover on this, we will just show this title, attach file. Okay, this is the title. After this button, just copy this one, paste it here. I will send button here. For this one, we will do the functionalities. This one will be post comment. Over BG 13072E. I will just give the background hover. I will show this BG color. After this div, in this side, I will show the profile details. Take the width of 1/3. Profile. Okay, now let's add the functionalities for handle change and handle submit functionalities. Okay, just create constant called handle change, where I will get a e constant name and value from our event.target, and I will set the comments to this one. First I will get the previous comments, and I will spread the previous comments. Use the split operator. Once I spread, in the name field I will give the value details, like I will give the value here. Okay, On submit, what should happen when the click on the submit button? And in the sense, submit button in the sense is that send button icon. Here I will get a, and here I will get a, what should I get? Here I will get the post ID and event. Default. If comments dot text, I will just text the trim the text here. Where post comments, for post comments I will give the ID and comments dot text, and I will set the comments as well. To our after reset, I will just reset our field, input field, and I'll change input, just now for input here on change, and I'll change. And in the form, where is the form? Let me give a form. Yeah. On submit, and then the submit. Here, where here I will give the event and post ID, right? That's it. And here in like in thumbs up, right? When thumbs up, I should refer to when this one is clicked. Let me give when this one is on click. When on click, I will just with the like post and give the ID of that post. By this we have completed our post page. By this we have created our post page. Okay. We will not able to see any post we deleted the post right in post one, so that we will not able to see any post. Now let's design our components. First design our neighbor, then we will go with profile, sidebar, and lastly add post. Here in neighbor, I will just delete this one. Neighbor. In this neighbor, we will show the logout button, so that we will just import and logout. Use context. Here we will navigate for that one. Navigate equals use navigate hook from React router down. Navigate. Here we want to in small states we want to show the hamburger. For that one we want states to check whether the menu is open or not. For in that case we will just use menu open. We will use some states. Menu open. Use state. Just make it false. Here let's try this one. Class name flex column, flex row, item center, justify between them, zero C 0620. This is the color, background color, and I will use text should be white in color. After this div, we will create one div for our logo. Justify between them, item should be center. Here I will give image logo. I have logo here. Let me import that logo as logo itself. Assets logo dot png. When I click on this image, we will get to slash means home. After this one, we will show the one button for hamburger. And medium, it should be hidden. Medium or above, it should be hidden. When you click on this button, what should happen? Menu should toggle, right? When you click on this one, set menu to open. When it is false, it should become true, or else it should become false. Or else if it is false, it should become true, and vice versa. If menu is open, I will show two icons here. Okay, let me import the icons from my React icons. One is logout, one is close. When the menu is open, show this close. Button after this div, and here we want to show the desktop navigation. This one is for mobile. For desktop, create one div. This should be hidden. Flex item should be at center. Space X should be 4 between the components. Class name flex item should be at center with a space X2. I give the padding here. Rounded, make it large. Just give the background blue. When hover, just make the background more dark. Font bold with text white in color. Inside this button, we will use one span so that we can show our icon here with the class name. Text is small. Add new post. Here I will show this icon. Add circle outline from our React Hostify. Class name should be text large. Text large and button. Okay. Here we will show the add new post button. We will after this div, and here in navigation button, what should we do? When you click on this one, it will toggle in. Inside this button, we want to show the when the menu is open, we'll check. If menu is open, we will show these styles. Clicks. Text should be column. This by 4. We should be take half the width. Next should be item center. When hover, background gray 600 with a gap of 1, space X2, padding by 2, padding X2 before, rounded large, font should be bold in color bold, and text should be white. We should take full width, justify center. Okay. Here we will show here add circle outline. Here also, like this is for mobile. Text Excel. Here we just give add new post. Just copy this button. Here in this we will show the logout. Just give logout. Okay, by this our neighbor is completed. Now let's add a functionality. What should happen when? Okay, just get a constraint called handle post click. When you click on the add new post, we should refer to this functionality, where the functionality will navigate us to create post page. In this we will have form and post click. Copy this one button. When you click on this one, when you click on this button, when you click on this button, on click, refer to this functionality. When the logout is clicked, what should happen? Handle logout, click. Logout functionality, and we will navigate. Once it is logout, we navigate to slash. When this button is clicked, and when you add this one, want to handle post click. Okay. And a neighbor is completed here. Our neighbor is completed. Now let's type with our profile. Close this one. Come for profile, we will type this one. In this profile, we will get the user here, logged in user. We use context, auth context. After that, we will get user posts. Delete post. And we will fetch user, and we will get set user post as well. Context and post context. Okay. In this profile, let's try this one. Give the padding and min height. Give the screen height here. Border should be left side. From bottom. From 307 to F2182. Border should be gray color. Should be hidden. Block. Here, create one div here with the class name. Max width should be 4XL. Max should be center. MX auto, margin large. So if you give MX auto, all this will be like in center, it will come in center. Shadow should be large with a padding. Next column. Item fits in there. Item star. X, Y, 0. In this, we want to show the profile image. Avatar. Use author, just give the style this image. Object cover. After this, we want to show the user's details. create one div, identified center. Here I will give one h1. We will show the username here. In this, we will provide one div here so that we can show the email, logged in email, item center. Gap will be 2. User.email. Class name, text white, text should be small in color. After this div, just copy this div again, paste it, just style this one. In this P, remove this one, span will be span. Just make sure text should be bigger here. Okay, this should be total posts. After this span, we will show this one. User post dot length. We show the length. Font semi bold. Okay. After this div, we want to show the photos which are uploaded by the user. Okay, in that case, we will create one div here. Just give class name, max which should be 4xl, max auto, margin top will be 6, max size should be xl. When it is overflow, just make this scroll. Scroll. Here I will show the heading. This show uploaded photos. Text Excel, font bold, text white. After that, we want to map through our user post and show the images. Okay. With the class name, this should be grid. Calls to when it is SN or above, grid column should be 3. When it is medium or above, grid column should be 4 with a gap of 4. Object should be cover. Height should be 20. We will check. We will look through user post now with using map function, where I will get a post and an index. Post index. Here we will create one div. Index. Just give class name. This should be a relative. Aspect width will be 1. Aspect height will be 1. Rounded, just make it large. When it is overflow, hidden. Shadow, just use group here. So that we will show whenever we hover on this div, we will show one delete icon. Okay. In this div, we will show the image first. Post dot image. Alt. Just give image. This should be object cover. Cover image should be object cover with taking full width. Height should be full. After this div, after this image, we want to show the like overlay. We will show the delete icon overlay on top of the image. For this one, create one div here. This one is absolute. Inset 0. Background black. Opacity will be 50. So there will be slightly blackish on background. Flex item should be at center. Opacity will be, just make opacity 0. When you go over on group over, or else as in you can, if you want, you can show the comments, how much comments is there in this. In that case, this group over will helpful. Opacity should be 100, like full. Transition opacity, duration should take 300 milliseconds. Okay. After that, inside this div, we have created another div for our icon to show. Here I will show the delete icon. Let me import this one, md delete. Delete icons, md delete. When you click on this, let me type this one, text, write 800, text to Excel, and should be pointer. Okay, when you click this one, when you click on this one, delete post, where I will provide the post ID. After this one, I have delete. Yeah, our profile is completed. Here we want to use effect whenever this component mounts. Here we will get fetch ports of login user, and they will set the user post to empty. By this we have created our profiles also. If you see in web browser, I am getting the username, avatar, and this one. There is no post, that's why. Here I will just remove this scroll button as well. Okay, here is our sidebar. As you see in our navbar is also coming. It is looking good. Let's minimize this one. Here we have completed our profile.jsx. Now let's start with add post. Okay. Here, let me delete this one. In add post, I will get some have some text states here, not text. One is for the text, which is like for image. One is for text for captions. Another state I can give for image. Okay, just create one constant called text. Set a function. Set text. Use state. Use some space. Create one constant called another state for image, and setter function will be set image. This will be use state. This will be null. After that, we want to, like, whenever the user select the post, we want to show that for that one. We will use another state called image preview, so that user can see the preview of the selected image. Set image preview, where we will use state here, and this one also be null, nothing will be there. And here we want to get one function called constant. Let me restructure this one. Create post from our post context. Create post, use context. We are getting this one from post context. It is imported. After that, let's style this one. Class name, padding should be 6, max width should be large, margin top will be 12, top 12, and it should be half of the screen. Give the border, and border color should be gray. 600. Text should be white. BG gradient, I will just give the gradient for my form from left, from this color 13072E 2 from and to. This should be rounded. And shadow, just give the shadow medium. Butting rate for this reason, okay. After this, in H2, let's create one heading here. Heading name should be new post. Class name, text should be large. Font semi-bold. Margin bottom 4. And after that, we will create a form. Our create form. Create a post form. For the we create a form to create a post. Label. Label will be, I just name it as caption for the image, okay? Caption. Class name, block, text small, font medium. Here we'll give the text area. Let's try this one. Class name, width will be full, margin top will be 1, text black. When you focus on this one, I don't want to show the outline. Padding will be 2, border rounded. Here we will give the rows 4. Value will be this one, and this one is required. Okay, this one is required. Here, just close this one. When there's a change in this, I will set the text. Dot value. Text area. After text area, let me put this inside one div so that it will be easy to design. Okay, let me inside this div, where we will give a class name margin bottom 4, right? After this div, we will create another div. I will just copy this div, paste it. Let me remove this text area because here will is input here. Upload image. Type will be 5. Accept only images of all type. Style this one. Class name, border should be gray in color. Let me give the border 300, and it should be rounded. Okay, after this input, after this div, now we should show the preview of the image. How can we show that one? I will check if the preview of the image is true. If the image is selected and it's become true, show this div. class name, margin bottom 4, image, where the source will be image preview, so that it will show the preview of the image. Alt preview with a class name, take full width, height will be 48, object should be cover, and it is rounded. After this, we want to show the button to add post submit. Okay, create one div, class name, flex justify button submit. Type will be submit. Class name bg blue. Just give the why the class name is not yeah, blue 500. Text should be white. Padding will be 2 and rounded. After this one, by this we have completed our form to create the post. And here we want to change, like we should check file change handle, we should enter the change here, constant handle file change, where I will get a event constant file e dot target dot files, which file 0 means first file, and I will set this image to my file. We will check if file is true. I will render that one, means reader, with the help of reader I should preview that image, right? For that one I will render, like I will just give read the file, where I will use file reader, so it will read that image, and I will onload that one, onload end, and I will set the image preview to reader.result. Okay, so that we will get the image. If the file is present, we will get the preview here, or else reader.read as data URL, and here I will provide the file, or else I will just set the image preview to null. That's it. Just copy this one, come for label image upload, if there is here just call that on change, handle file change. Yeah. After handle file change, here when click on submit, for the form is submitted, what should happen? Create one constant called handle submit. Event, I will prevent the default, here I will just create post, and I will share this text and image for that function, handle submit form on submit, handle submit, handle post. By this we have completed our add post. Just come for the web browser and check. If I click on this add new post, yeah, I'm getting our form. Let me choose a file here, init file, click on open. Okay, I'm not getting the preview. Let me check what is the issue. Image preview, if the image preview, result, yeah, here just remove this one, it is just read.result. Just come again, choose the file again, refresh. I see I'm getting the submit, but it is outside. Let me check again the styles. Let me remove this off here, it is off. Let's come for web browser again. Let me choose the file, Click on open. Now, yeah, now it is coming. Now we have submit. Here I can type caption. Okay. If I click on this button, it should come again. Now let's style the sidebar. Close this add post, profile, app. Okay. Now let's style our sidebar. Okay. Here we will just navigate, get the navigate from our use navigate hook, which is coming from our React router DOM. Cancel. Create one constant user. You will get user details and a logout. Use context. Here I will just getting this from our auth context. I'm getting user and handle card from our context, auth context. Let's try this one. Flex bg gradient to left from 3072E 2 3F21A2. Text should be white in color. Max 87 page. BG custom gradient. Flex column border should be right. Border gray. Make it 600, right? And rounded, just make it rounded with a gap of 4. Item should be center. Justify between. It should be 44 with padding 4. Okay. After that one, create one div. Inside this div again, flex column, gap of 3, margin top 3. Here I will need to import some icons from here. Here I have imported some icons for profile, home icon. This one is profile icon. This is settings icon. This is logout, like help and help support, like question mark icon. Here I will just give RI, just be home. Class name text white. Just copy this div. This one is let me put this inside another div so that we can style that one. Paste it. Give class name. It should be flex row, item center with a gap 3, text large. Copy it and paste it again. Here I will just give CG profile and paste it again. And here I will show the settings. After this div, we'll create another div. Inside this div, create one div, style this one. Flex row. Item should be center with a gap of 3, text medium. Here I will show the help out, like question mark, one icon with one paragraph called help and support. Style this one. Text should be white in color. After this one, I have to show the logout. Just create one div. Flex cursor should be pointer. Flex row, item center with a gap of 3, margin top will be 2, and VG just make it red color, logout, right? Red color, and rounded large. Give the padding and give text white. Here in logout we will show the avatar also. Okay, for that one, that's why I got the user here. Image show should be user dot avatar, style this one, rounded, full, width 10, height will be 8, p, logo, give class name, text should be medium. When you click on this div and a logout, okay. After this, let me create a logout functionality here itself, and I will refer, let's create and a logout link. I will just handle logout, I refer to this function, and I will navigate to slash here logout link. Okay. By this, let's come for our see create a server. Let's give the height. Let me check. Just come for here height. Let me give the, this is max height. Let me give the height 90 vh. Let's come again. Yeah, now it is looking good, right? Let me hide this scroll bar and all. For that one, just come for the index.css here, web scroll bar, just make it display to none. Just come for a browser again. Now it is went. Here we are getting email, total cost is 0, everything. Yeah, if you even refresh, it is logged in, that's why I'm not getting anything. Let me change the title and favicon as well. I have my favicon here. It come for public, I have our icon, our environmental icon here. Just give here ICO here. Just change the title to paste it. Let me log in with joe@gmail.com, Gmail. I click on login. Once it is done, it is 0. Logout. Let me add a post here. Caption. How can I view first post? First post, I will choose one file here. Let me choose some. Yeah, let me put. Yeah. See, we got a preview of the image as well. If I click on submit, here as you see, post upload successful. Like, if I like, it is like if I use some hello, some comment here, you can send. I'm getting the comments as well. Okay, let me log out here, log out from here. Okay, I have another user created. Let me log in with that user. This one, that user's user at gmail.com 12345, and let me log in again. This one is mine. Log out. Here I am getting the hello, and if I click like, post liked, and I will give hello again. Paste. Here I have 2 comments. Here this user not uploaded anything. As you see, now it is working. Just log in as Joe again. Joe at gmail.com. Just give 1 2 3 4 5 and click on login. As you see, I'm getting the 2 comments and hello as well. Okay, if I click on delete, that's it, gone. Post is deleted successfully with 0 post. With this, we have completed our social media application project.